What's up? Welcome to the stream. My mic is working. Game sound is working. Things are working. Let's double check that this is working. Ninja vanishing. Now, this is working. We're not going to be using it today, but I do like to just make sure that my buttons are working. Ugh. I didn't wait long enough to press it again. Hold on. Hold the phone. Come on. There we go. That button's working. Looks like this button is working just fine. Anything else we gotta check? Okay. So, let's go ahead and start the stream. I actually don't know where those are playing. Can you guys hear the quacks? Hold on. I actually need to know. This is information that I need to have. There we go. Unmute. Can I hear myself? You guys can't hear the ducks. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Hold on. You also don't need to hear my echo. Sorry. Why is my brain not working? Okay. Settings. Actually, I think this goes somewhere else. Windows settings. There we go. Sound. Sorry. System, sound. Volume mixer. Stream Deck's not here. Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Bloop. Cable B. What is cable B? Here you are. Cable B. Okay. Do I not have that in OBS? What's this play on? Oh, one moment. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like my chat module is broken. So if you have sent a chat, give me just a second. Streamer bot. There are people potentially talking. Yeah, it looks like my chat's broken. Excuse me. All right, one problem at a time. Let's close streamer bot. Streamer bot is closed. And let's also close VideoTube so that I can press this button. Cancel out the OBS opening. VideoTube is open. StreamerBot is opening. Not going to download the update right now. Open up chat. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's forget that for a moment. Let's go back to the problem that I was solving. Why didn't... Oh. Nope. Okay, I heard those. But do I just hear them in my headphone? Seems to be the case. So that's unusable at the moment. Which is kind of dumb. Unless I can fix that by doing this. Okay. Air horn's working. Not that we're using it, but that's working. So now we need the other thing to work. I might be overthinking this. Because it's working here, isn't it? Okay. Wait. Okay. Wow, that's really quiet for you guys, isn't it? Hold on. For the way my girlfriend's looking at me right now.
Run.
Okay. I'm done. Wait. The other way that my girlfriend's looking at me right now. I think I pressed it twice. It was like playing over itself. Sorry, guys. I'm having fun. She's like staring me down with death. Okay. This is my response. Oh, dang. Hold on. Well, I renamed a bunch of the files, so now some of the buttons don't work because I haven't fixed them since the renaming. Don't give me that, okay? No, I do have a comeback, okay? You wanna know what my comeback is? I'm gonna tell ya. Where's my sound effects? Here we go. Huh? It's Donnie. Donnie Thornberry. Do you? What? Don't Wild Thornberries was out when I was a kid. Who are you? Calling me old again. Calling me old again. There's no response to that. Oh, wait. What? I know I'm funny. I'm gonna tune you guys all into a little secret. If at the end of the day I make my girlfriend laugh, that's really all I need. The rest of this is just for fun. And you know what that makes her feel like? What? Yeah, I know I'm sweating. It's hot in here. I'm glistening. What are you talking about? Oh, the air conditioner is still up here. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, sure. I don't know. You kept saying, do I want you to put the air on?
Yes.
And my brain was like, there's no air conditioner up here, because I was just thinking about the other air conditioners being out. I think you just gotta turn that right side a little bit.
That way?
No, like just twist it up. There you go.
Feel it?
Yeah, I feel it. Thanks.
Yeah, no. If I can see it.
I don't know. The light is so bright that you can't really tell, because it looks like I'm in the desert right now. Yeah, we can just do this. Hello? Oh. Just turn this light down just a tad. There we go. Alright, guys. I'm glad you've hung around for the last 20 minutes while we act dumb, but welcome to the greatest show on earth. Thanks for the support. My girlfriend's wonderful. I forgot that I made the button the way I made it, so I was like, where's my symbol? Where's my crash symbol? Okay. Let's play some games, shall we? We've spent long enough trying to fix the problems of the world. Alright, so, as this... Hold on. Sorry. Is that a ninja dog? That thing's really cool. Okay. Now, focus. Focus, bro. Let's go do the All Saints Wake stuff. Primarily because I saw people posting in the what's it called? In the why does my brain not want to focus today? In the Final Fantasy subreddit, there's screenshots with the thing that you get, and I was like, that's cool. My girlfriend would actually appreciate it quite a bit too. She just needs to play the game. Huh? The item that you get for completing All Saints Wake. This is the Halloween event. It takes like, it'll probably take us, what, a half hour to do. I'm assuming we'll be done with it by 7. Hello, pumpkin-headed apparition. The pumpkin-headed apparition is on the lookout for an able adventurer. Except, it's been more than a few moons since we last met, friend. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? You know what? Hold on. This isn't working. We should... Huh? Why isn't it on here? You know what? This is how this person would sound.
Of course you are, but before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints Wake. On this night, we fellow fiends emerged to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high, for the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes no longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and making the occasion as one of the jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Grenadian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities, but there's one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting to the spirit of things. Perhaps you'd be willing to give them a helping hand? Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Loot Brewery. Now go, I shall be watching your performance with great interest.
Rude. So yeah, we'll be doing that. I want to listen to that later, because I can't hear myself. So I have no idea what I sound like. Ah, it's Papa Gruff. What up, Papa Gruff? Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Phil Cox and his transformation magics. Poof. You didn't change, my guy. What was all that about? The clown and whatnot was the right laugh, but that was last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Once more, you failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking to the stage with you again. Good riddance. Heyo. Well, fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. What if I am? A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' Wake? I'd wager you speak of Philcox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Philcox and I have an insatiable appetite for aether, but unlike your garden variety voidsent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no ether as delectable as you'll find in good, gifted... Oh, hold on. There we go. In food, gifted, and genuine appreciation, which led me to think, thus that I commit to giving the folks sorts of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of ether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many voidsent now seek aether in this manner. Philcox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise. But get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You're better off hearing it off from the Ahriman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Okay. We'll do that. Oh. Hmm? There he is. Hello. That sniveling whelp of an imp. Magic's this, magic's that. The sheer unbridled cheek of it. Philcox is practically frothing at the mouth. So incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff. You must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. Soothe. Why can't I type? Calm down, my guy. Apologies. I'd taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess. The pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? Yep. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might. I just can't get the hang of transformation magics, and without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Ahriman. Paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine, not a problem. Turning them into stone with petrifying glare, a trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you'd better come too. Okay. Alrighty, I can do that. Wow. Yeah.
I gather you had a hand in Philcock's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings.
Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one, underappreciated and underfed. Such
A curious child, are you so truly blind to your own potential? No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray, share your wisdom with Philcock.
You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need, sir. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a void sent who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of the mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Wait, I see logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start.
Perhaps I can lend a hand with a sleight of hand. Hold still.
Not only is that good,
Guarantees to turn heads. Each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose.
oh, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. That it? No more voice changing? There you are. I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier. Since our act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense that you have been scheming. Oh, have I? It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I've found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of Aether-rich victuals, wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Philcox. Every year with this guy. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm not entirely convinced that I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things, that's all I ask. Very well. I shall leave Philcox in your capable hands. I didn't hit the voice on that one. My bad. My bad. Complete. Ma'am. Ooh, we get his outfit. I thought it was just the horns, but we get the Knight of Devilry outfit. After a nudge in the right direction, Philcox is ready to embark on his mission. Except... how about we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? But let's get out of here first. Let's do it! Haha! Also... let's take a moment here. So there's a question. If I drop this here, perfect. So Stream Decks have a cool new feature specifically for the Stream Deck Plus. And I'll do a quick window capture here so that you can see what I'm doing. Let's see, window capture. Properties. There it is. Let's not have that on top of my head. But the Stream Deck Plus, the one with the knobbies, now has a new thing called action wheels. And I figured right now is a perfect time to use the action wheel, because flipping through all these voices would be really easy if I had it there. So let's go here. So voice changer. Okay. And the one that I was using for the pumpkin was him. And then let's put the, I should have actually put this first, right? Put the clean voice. There we go. So now, ta-da. Do I press it to activate? I press it to activate it. And now
I'm over here. Okay.
very interesting. You guys can't see, like, oh, you can see up here a little bit. It's like highlighting them as I'm scrolling back and forth. So let's put another one here. Let's put this guy.
Hello.
And like the voice. Ow. I want to say that's really it for the ones that I'm using at the moment. I could put the dragon in there, but yeah, it's just those that I'm going to be swapping in between. The deep voice, the him voice, and I don't know. We'll put random voice here. So let's delete this and we'll throw random voice as one of the options. Because that could be anything. It could even be a boat. Ah, that's so cool. Anyway. It's unfortunate. Oh, here. So you guys can see it here. This is what it looks like on the Stream Deck as I scroll through them. That's the coolest thing, like, that I've seen in a long time. I'm going to implement a workflow for this for using with Photoshop and all the drawing apps and stuff. We're going to make some cool stuff, okay? But for now, we can close this. All right. Let's go find Philcox. Excuse me. Oh, Philcox. Right. Time to look for folk harbor negative feelings. Give me a moment. Wom 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 wom. I don't know if it has anything to do with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. To the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in a city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lie of the land. Could I trouble you to lead the way? Of course. I have no problem with that at all. Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Philcox is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Philcox behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have him join you again, return to this area. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing areas, speak with him, blah de blah 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 de blah. I don't know why it shows me all that, considering like I've been doing this for a while now. That clown was amazing. Turning a pumpkin into a little pup, whatever will he do next? Mention the clown, I'd wager they've just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist, and you've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstaged. I'll prove there's more than one way to win over an audience, by following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself such sustenance, which means we've no time to lose. Onward. Onward. Up, up, and away. Flustered fellow. Oh gods, where's she gotten to? Ah, this must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? You there, what's gotten you so worked up? Oh, forgive me. There's this poor little girl who'd been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her, but then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the girl? And then you can see to your affairs without worry. Thank you, thank you. She's the young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. Forthwith? He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am, empty-handed. Ah, forget the food. We have a lost child to find. Beam, 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 beam. I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's that girl, which means I have need of your navigational news. Now, once again, news. How would you pronounce that? Noose? That's the Google pronunciation. That's what we're gonna go with. Huh. That word, nous, N-O-U-S, is a concept from classical philosophy, sometimes equated to intellect or intelligence. Distressed damsel. Hey, poor lass. What you doing, eh? I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but this poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we'll need to reunite her with her mother, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Which means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? Use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious. Might be a good thing. Ah, so you're saying that the mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing. Brilliant. This is exactly why I had you accompany me. Right then. Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side, or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here. I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. Okay. Okay. Is that her? Twelve be praised, you're safe. You have my eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding my mama, mister. Nice. Let's see. Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation in all courtesy of my special talent. I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Philcox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I'd better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go it alone. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again. Pumpkin-headed apparition.
The adventure returns, and at the precise moment I predicted, I do keep hoping. I do hope keeping Philcox's company wasn't too taxing. What of the fiend in his endeavors? You have my thanks, truly. Ah, speak of the devils, here they come.
Dear oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than I'd anticipated. And all I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. To think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. I suppose this means you win. Very well, I am yours to command, Popplegruff.
You admitted defeat far too easily, Philcock.
Oh, hi. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie. That was easy. Simply scrumptious. That was really funny. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you like it. Farewell. Ciao. That makes it one apiece. A draw, then. Still, Philcox, while you had some assistance along the way, you nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Popplegruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reasons for joining the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed. Given to me. Adventure, I had better get going. But before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make the most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Till then, ayo. The promise I sensed in Philcox when he and I first met wasn't illusory after all. I should take my leave too. 'Twould be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. Latest.
I'd say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints Week, wouldn't you agree? And for your part in this fitting reward, I present to you a set of finery as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive Zarman. Perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment? You needn't worry, there never was an enchantment. That little charade was my way of giving Philcox the confidence he so sorely lacked. Although I dare say such a measure was necessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by. I assure you it will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of an All Saints Week for mortals and void sent alike might not be such a distant prospect, though I do hope these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for this month's occult of occasions.
Peace. No, my inventory is full. Dang. It finally, well, not finally. It's been a problem this whole time, but caught up to me. Snap. Let's go check our frippin' frappin' flippin' flappins our retainers to see if potentially some of the items I have are things that they can hold. I doubt it, but let's check. Oh man. This is what happens when you don't play this game enough, which I haven't been because I've been playing so much Diablo 4. All right. Yeah. Withdraw interest items, duplicates. You got nothing. Next. Duplicates, nothing. Duplicates. There's one. Gotta have one Realm Reborn red on us at all times. And that was it. That was the only duplicate item, was a Battlecraft materia. Dang. And there's probably stuff that I can get rid of, but I don't know what I can get rid of because I haven't finished all my crafters yet. I guess it's gonna just have to come down to dungeon items and like food. Ugh. What a rough time. But that's what happens when you're not like cleaning up yourself. Like my Chocobo saddlebag's full too because it's full of all leveling gear for the alt jobs that I haven't leveled yet. And also Chocobos. Old tombstones and all my dyes. All my dyes are in here. I can't get rid of them. What do I do, guys? What do I do? I guess I get rid of fish. Right? Here's what I'll do. I'll sell all my fish. You have a bunch of fish. Sell items in my inventory. I should probably change the prices of all these since they haven't sold. But let's sell the fishies. These aren't, the fishes aren't here. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Here, we'll just do this. Eat. And eat some more. And Mom should eat some more. And eat some more. What if you eat a third time? Interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna stuff our face with a bunch of this food real fast. Primarily because I forget to eat it all the time. As you can see, this is item level 510. Like, this is Endwalker food. So, just get rid of it. This is crafter food, and while it's not like amazing crafter food, I'm not about to get rid of it because I need it for my crafts. All right, let's go get the items, and we'll call it there, yeah, for this quest. I mean, not the stream. But I will be taking a quick break after I turn in the quest, because I need to be more consistent with taking hourly breaks. Ah, speak of the devils, here they come. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than... Oh, right, I already watched all this. Skip. You now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak to the person to be escorted to a costume party. That's cool. What do you have for sale? That's it. Genial Geyser. I'm not going to enter it right now. Sneaky Hollow. Interesting. I wish there was more stuff for sale from previous years and not just Magic Prism Pumpkin and a tabletop decoration. All right. Okay. I want to create something real fast as part of me taking a quick break. So let's get to creating. Yo, and let's go out folder. Let's copy this and paste it here. Let's go in here. All right. So I've been talking about this actually for a couple of weeks now, something I wanted to do. So we're going to do this like so. Let's go to this scene, shall we? Actually, that doesn't work if I want it to be for both the vertical and also for the non-vertical stream. So I actually have to do double work right now. So we'll actually go to, let's go back to, what's it called? This scene. And let's enter studio mode. So you guys aren't going to necessarily get to see what I'm doing, but that's okay because you don't have to. Let's see. Let's go. This is here. So that's actually the smart place to put this because it's in all of the scenes, or should be at least. So let's put text here real fast. text. Add existing. Sorry, I'm trying to think for a second. Transform center to screen. There we go. So that will be there, right? And now we're going to do a little chicanery to make it work as a be right back thing. So let's lock this in place. Bloop. And now let's go to that scene. Fast track alerts, BRB. And then we go here. Show. Fast track alerts, BRB. All right. So now we hide this. And if everything is working correctly, I should now be able to do this. And then I'm never going to get tired of using that smoke bomb ever in my life. Yeah, so I'll come up with a better way of doing that. But for now, I'll be right back. I'm just stepping on things and kicking things and hurting my feet as I'm walking through the house. But I'm back. And everything should be as it was. Interesting. I'm checking something real fast. Okay. Okay, just put this in here. And now take this, put it there. Replace. That's really cool. That actually, okay. I was messing around with some Stream Deck stuff. Sorry. It's just insanely cool, the stuff that they've added since the last time I really like messed with any of this. So it's just really cool, like the stuff that's been added. I'm gonna mess with it later though. We're done with All Saints Week. We got the items. Let's put them away, right? Like in the glamour dresser or whatever. And then after we've done that, we'll head back to the main scenario and we'll pick up where we were, right? Innkeep. Hello, Innkeep. What can we do for you this evening? I'd like to retire to an in-room, please. Glamour dresser. Can I put it in the armoire? Yes, and yes. So now if I go to a glamour dresser, I'm gonna go to edit my glamour plates. Can I open armor? So it's in season gear 3. Cool. Those little wings look so dumb, but like I can get behind it. Exclusive extras. Let's go to the here. You can barely see the earrings, so it's not like it super matters. Same thing with the necklace. Do I have any wrist? Oh, I can put the yokai. Ah, it doesn't show. I was gonna say I can put the yokai watch on. And then rings. I don't have any ring glamours, I don't think. Because that'd be kind of silly. This is cool. So the first dye changes the bottom color. Good to know. Oh, can I like color match it to my skin? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. That would be really cool. If I could get the color just... Oh, no, that's too light. And that's too dark. I feel like freaking, what's it called? Select the color. This is, okay, yeah. I don't... Can I get rid of this? Hello? That's not what I wanted. Although... the all green horns looks kind of cool. But, no. How do you get rid of a dye? Undo. Redo? I don't know. How do I get rid of you? Is this how? Is that how I do it? I think that's how I do it. Okay. There we go. You. See, now I'm gonna get like ever so slightly obsessed with trying to get this to color match to the skin. And then we end up playing no MSQ at all because I'm like stuck trying to make this work. This is the closest I think I can get. Or no, this one. It's very close. Not perfect, but close. That's too dark. That one's also very close, if not the color that we need, but it's too light. Like, yeah. Right, and then dye to we get some really gnarly colors going, which would be pretty cool. Black. Set black dye. What if I just had... Ooh. The regular thing is darker as it is, though. So then let's go back here. Yeah, you can make some pretty cool stuff here with these horns. All right. That's cool. I'll have to worry about doing some dyeing and things like that later. Let's put on our thing. Apply. Oh, look at us. 'Tis the season. All right, let's go. There's one. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Off to Tuliolol we go. Bing, 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 bing. Ethernet. Go to Volokshunsa. The little wings look so funny on our back. I do like this whole outfit though, with the tie and everything. I think it looks good. The purple and black make for a real nice coloration. All right, Landsguard Gatekeeper. Val Lamont's waiting for you. Enter Sun Perch. Alright, Wook Lamont. Before investigating the dome, Wook Lamont wishes to see to one important matter. Okay. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. Smart. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek such souls and encourage them to attend. I will help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. Care to join us, bro? Yeah, I will. While you handle that, Aaronville and I will seek provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know that there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to our splitting quarter on Bayside Bevy, Alice and I will split the rest of the city between us. Sounds good. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, interesting. Let's go to Resplendent Quarter. Dumbfounded Farmer. If Tuliyola falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklama is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on, and standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. And we still haven't seen that girl. There was a girl with shiny clothing in the middle of the attack and everything that was going on. Despairing alpaca herder. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? You look like the well-traveled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tural is beyond the enemy's reach. What are the lands across the salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tural. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Checking on everyone, are you? City's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for the morning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome the crisis, and we all need to do our part. I have no doubt Val Clement and Val Kwana will share similar sentiments at their address. Oh. So, that's just a no from her. Got it. I guess I'll spend my energy somewhere else. Thank you very much. How about this person? Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Gulul Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuk Lamat and Val Kwana still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Okay, now to go to the Bayside Bevy. It'll probably be the same amount of walking, honestly. I'm just gonna sprint to Bayside instead of walking to this ether stone to just warp into Bayside. There's not really any time save is what I'm trying to say, at least from my cursory observation of the map. Alright, let's find some people. Hello? Composed merchant. He doesn't really need... Oh, sorry, friend, but I have no time to spare. Yeah, so... I'm looking for people with sad adjectives as names. Sorrowful, panicked, depressed. These are the people I'm looking for. My people. Just kidding. Just kidding, JK. I am not sad. Granted, Gulul Jaja dying made me sad. Not gonna lie about that for even a moment. He was my old man. He was my guy. I thought he was gonna live through the whole expansion. I hoped, at least. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this card. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val, Wuklama, and Valquana mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If sure to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear the address. Stockpiling citizen. That sounds like someone who's panicked. You don't need to stockpile on anything. We'll take care of it. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when the stonemen will return. I have to get out of here, find somewhere safe. Val Wuklamat plans to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Let's see. Cleaning up is time to work. You've been busy helping as well, right? So this person's good. They're not sad enough. Paranoid resident, that sounds good. That sounds like what we're looking for. It's the brand that we're trying to find. I can't leave now. What if the soldiers come back? And what are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. And you can get answers if you come to the hearing. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something. Anything of the threat we face. Alright, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and likely better still once I've heard what the Dawn servants have to say. Probably. Or maybe not. Saying. Maybe you'll feel worse. Bam, 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 bam. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Of course. Alice had returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied and went back out. My apologies for arriving you all in Torali affairs. We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Toral, sharing the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoralja and his army pose a threat not only to Toral, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. That's what we do. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from me. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Okay. I can do that. Their father raised them well. That he did.
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes. Don't worry.
I mean,
I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
okay.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
Ugh.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack.
That doesn't sound like
He challenged the enemy
crying.
leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly.
That's
You've
not
taken
supposed to be
wounds.
there.
You've lost friends and family. As vow
Go
of
away.
resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolcha.
Zorolcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
We would expect no less.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Tell him. Tell him that you're going
The
to.
enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Let's do it.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
We can do that.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it. Hear, hear, brother.
Yeah.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we?
Two of we.
Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united!
Let's do it.
We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
Heck yeah.
He's right.
Let's do this.
This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too, for Tuliolan.
Portuliola.
Me too!
Let's do it.
Me too!
We're all together in this.
That's how we do things. Let's go.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you.
I mean, we aren't. Aaronville is, but yeah.
Uncertain days lie ahead. But for now, I ask you to persevere. To go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike.
Nice.
Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
The expression on her face is not one of like, I know they were going for like cheered up Wuluk Lamat, but it had, with that conversation, a much more like seething undertone of like, yes, dance for me, puppets. Listening to Wuluk Lamat Kwana, I was reminded of my first time in the first. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Toral too will rise to the occasion, I can tell. Alphino is considering how best to carry out the plan. How best to carry out the plan indeed. Teach me, Alphino. Teach me the ways. Well, the hour of our departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I have to start talking like that. I'm not Joseph. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuluk Lamat that. There you all are. Hey, Lamachi. We were just been calling you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, that's all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave for Jacques Toural's Skygate. Nice. Bang. There you go. My knees. And once more with feeling. There we go. No longer have knees. They are now replaced. Replaced with cybernetic enhancements. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tuliolo. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Cutscene. Dang, there's way more ships over here. Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tuliolo. Indeed, and while they haven't taken on any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We ain't got time for that. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It is a perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Bro and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Aaronville, Alze, and Bro will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let's reconvene at Shaloni Station. Let's do it! We can start with Kusatawi. That's where the Dustwash is based, if I remember correctly. You do, the Sheriff Kameka should be able to tell us a few things. If he's still alive. Actually, I have no idea. I've done good so far to not spoil myself of anything. And considering that I didn't know about the whole Kryl thing until last stream, like, I think I'm safe for any spoilers. I feel like that's the first thing that I would have spoiled by finding anything online. So I figured out halfway through the expansion, if not earlier, that what's it called? Was that a hippo pulling a carriage? Come on. Come on. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Wuklamad as well. You're the sheriff of the Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation here in Kusatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked on to Sheshinawizi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mewahetson. I'll accompany Aaronville. I'll see you all in a while. Anyway, what was I saying before I was distracted by Hippo Mount? I think I was just going on about the fact that I haven't spoiled. Look at it. I need it. Please don't be a storm mount. Sworn reputation rewards. Okay. Oh, It's an old mount. I haven't seen it before. But it's apparently from Thavnir. Rank 17 or rank 7 with the Hippo Riders. So it's allied quest, which is like the reputation in this game. That's cool. Something to grind later. I really like that this game has visual cones for aggro radius. So like that bomb just now, I was able to walk behind it and not start a fight. That's really, really enjoyable. And I'll clear this way. Is it though? Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. We should talk to the locals, make rounds, see what we can learn. Okay. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Well, looks like there's someone to talk to here, but maybe they're out back. Am I the dumb? Was it the person on the first floor that I just didn't see the icon over their head? It was. Cool. Cool, bro. Cool. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. While Lika and the others are out investigating, they've confirmed Nito Wikwi is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasalani. What a mess. And just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yeah. Oh, there's a mechanical soldier body. There was fighting. No sense of life. Appears to have been run through with a pole arm. I wonder who that could have been. Yate? Hey girl. Bro, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasalani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. Okay. Okay. So we got some work to do. You heard about the spearman as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Hey. What's up, Estinian? Talk about how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you were indeed the one keeping the people safe, thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Gulu Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zoralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? Of course. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kwana. Kwana? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Zakawa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni after all. Bro can attest to that. Love the facial expression. Glad to hear it. We leave Shaloni in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. You got it. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and join the others. Oh. Stola. Stola. What up, girl? Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaro are safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling to where one is. Hey, the train guys. These are the engineers of Dawntrail Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yassalani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yassalani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. Can't say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yassalani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected, I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zoralja wants me to prove that I'm my father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolo. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy, I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through the defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her up with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on contact. Chief, you got insane. You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? Oop, the grip. The grippy fist. It's a sacrifice we'll have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. It's the least we can do is help them. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fail, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fail? What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no change in your mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. We'll keep your wife safe. We promise. Of course, that's not a promise we can make. What are you doing? Hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Excuse me. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrol. That it will, but first we've got work to do so she'll look the part. Nice. I don't know how much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Chores. Yay. Not. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tulliola and inform Quana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. If the dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City, if we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but know we can get through this together. That we can. Bam, 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 bam. Dun, 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 dun. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Wa, Lika, and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Right? Graha. Putting plans into locomotion. Your plan is set, but Graha is not without reservations. Well, I would be too if I was driving a train into a wall. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeralja will not strike Tulliola in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulliola, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulliola in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zeralja, at least, until Tulliola has shored up its defenses. Right, we'll charge in from the front and keep his eyes on us, during which time Quana will find a way to fortify Tulliola. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. I don't want to do chores. Excuse me. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the rite of secession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us complete the modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. Pathway. D-U-N-D-A-M. You and with you all aboard to fend them off. It'll be over in an instant if they manage to get us just one good hit. According to eyewitnesses, soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have mine to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? Carpenter. Do we know a carpenter? We could ask Wookiee-Woo. Okay, yeah, true. Yeah, that was the movie. The series that we watched was Iron Blooded War. But the one that we just watched, the one movie on Netflix, that was Hathaway. Yeah. What are you doing? Well, that's all over the place. I'd have to know what the newest one is. Hold on. Hold on. Is this it? New on Netflix? Gundam Requiem for Vengeance? What is this? Gundam Wreck. We also watched Gundam Unicorn. I don't know if it's still on Netflix though. Right? Wasn't that what it was called? Or Gundam UC? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we watched Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. That was the one that we watched where the Gundam like transformed and like lit up and like became bigger. Pretty sure. Yeah. Late stages of the 1 Year War. Principality of Zeon. So then, oh man, because you said he wants background, right? Federation mobile suits. You can. So yeah, it's based off of. It happens in the same timeline as the original Gundam, like timeline. So we're talking Mobile Suit Gundam, like the series. Mobile Suit Gundam animated series, right? First Gundam, or simply Gundam 79. Yeah, the plot focuses on the war between the Principality of Zeon and the Earth Federation. In 1981, it was edited for theatrical release. It was split into 3 films. So, yeah. Mobile Suit Gundam. Here, I'll send you this link here, and you can send it to him. It's just the Wikipedia article, but that's if you want specific background to that or like extra stuff around it. That's gonna be from this timeline. And then the one that we watched, Gundam Unicorn, that happens way in the future, but calls back to this and the Principality of Zeon and all of that. And the return of Char. I mean, you could either find the manga if you wanted and read it, or there's an animated show for it. Like, it's just the original, like, Gundam story. Because there are many different Gundam series. Yeah, it's legit. It's called Mobile Suit Gundam, or also known as First Gundam, Gundam 79, is an anime television series. Premiered in 1979. Yeah, 43 episodes. It was the first Gundam series, and it's been taken from there. Okay. You could ask you. Master Carpenter from Okanu, huh? If they'd be willing, we'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Zurmurwer. Yeah, the Yakui. You're friends with the Yakui? I'll be damned. Will not want for strength help like that. And powerful weaponry. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any idea for ranged weapons? Ballistas. Probably just smarter to borrow some guns. There's Braha. Crystarium employed etheric cannons for defenses, and I see no reason why the design can't be adopted for your train. Why did I not conceive of them myself? I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. What do we need? Barrel can be fashioned from any metal, so long as it's highly conductive. To power the cannon, we'll need fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be, as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then if we can leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. I'll secure the smiths, and let me guess, I'll be stuck with securing the crystals. Which I'm assuming I'll have to kill enemies for. Yep. Let's get the string dress. Plans coming together. To make it speed, I'm going to try and enlist some help from the Dawntrail. So I'm stuck with material chores. Cool. Fine. At least that means that I don't have to be flying or not flying, but going all over the map to get the Yakui and then Fontaine and then blah blah and blah. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? We need metal and fire crystals. Sure, I'll go speak to a miner. You're friends with Ayate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. Okay, so back to Ayate. Current. I don't understand why they had to give the cactars butts. Like, why? Why did they have to give the cactus a dumpy? Is all I'm saying. Alright, Ayate. What brings me around these parts? I need fire crystals. Please. Womp, 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 womp. Now remember, Cerule Analas. You can find them to the south. They actually ingest the fire crystals, keep them in your gut. You want the purest crystals, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? Show you where to find the hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaron and Bill think so highly of you. Oh, are you now? Let me bust out my familiar. And I'll show you why Aaron Bill thinks so highly of me. Prepare to be wooed. Excuse me. These things. That's a Dara. Okay. Quite a few. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. I think it's due to the cerulean, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you see a bigger dominating horde, and that's what you need. Hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. Funny. Quest is called a hot commodity. No, survey faster. Ah. Well, I didn't want to have to do this. I'll just use some ruins. I'm not gonna waste Bahamut on this. I'll forget to use it anyway, so might as well just throw it in now. See no signs of your prey. Probably better looking to the south. Okay. That's purple. Oh, these things are anomalies. Okay. Let them come in close. There we go. And here comes the big one. Energy drain. Survey the designated location, slay the enemies, get the crystals. It's one of the things I love about this game is once you finish combat, your health bar just will refill nice and quickly. Dealt with the beast in no time at all. Deliver the crystals. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though you'd grumble if you knew I was asking this, please take care of Aaronville. Anyway, best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Buklamat headed for the station. Okay. This way. Come on, you fat lard. Tina, you fat lord. Time for dinner. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Pardon me. I don't mean to be yawning so much. It's just there. It's not from boredom, from just being generally tired. Buklamat. Alright. I'm gonna go through this conversation real quick. Jones told me you got the crystals. Good work. I return for looking for extra help. We'll see who answers the call. All will be readiness for them when they arrive. I'm idle for a moment. All I can think is my home. Keep your chin up. We'll be there soon. It'll be good to see your mother after all these years. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's return to helping. Real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Of course, it goes into another cutscene. All the extra help is here. There's Wu Giu and Fonton Chain. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliol, I'd been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valquan, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gorfor Lord does the same at the capital. I am truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. That's correct. Let's get to it, my friends. Cool. End cutscene. Of course, now Aaronville's going to talk to us. Yes, let's get to it. That's cool. Final Fantasy's music is so good. All right, come on. I get it. It's a really good in-depth cutscene. I gotta go. Come on. All right, everyone. That'll do it. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons, and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is in peril. Hear, hear. We love Toral. We love you. Wuklapau Wuklamat. I love all you too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Oh no. Cutscene over. Cutscene over. Cool. Alright. BRB. All right, I'm back. Said good night. Brushed my teeth. Did the things. Thanks for all your help. We're not been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up. And we'll be ready soon. Despite his fatigue, there's an undeniable air of satisfaction about him. From here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, that would be a good time to see to them. Boarding call will come before you know it. All aboard! Destination. Wait for the engineers to finish working? Yes. Actually. Bow, 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 bow. Boop.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Okay.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
There you go. That's all you need.
Finished at last! Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Is it?
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had
All
it
right,
outfitted with the ferric
fine.
cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
I guess
So, what do you reckon?
the wood makes sense
Given the
for
tight
the
turnaround, I'd
anti-electricity,
say we did a damn good job.
but it's a shame we have to blow her up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Okay.
At
I
the
can do
risk of
that.
spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the...
I mean, we just got to make it to the tunnel, right?
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Let's do it.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
So is this a dungeon then? Or are we gonna break in and then it becomes
We've
a
done all
dungeon?
we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
Let's do it. Mm, 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 mm.
Vanish! At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Stand fast, everyone.
The grounding rods are at least working.
No, you don't.
That's pretty good. Oh, here come the bullets.
Have care! They switched to firearms!
Oof. Graha, no. Move, Graha.
Raha, jump!
No, LSA. Good job, me. I got your back.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
How? What's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna get on the turret. She's just batting bullets away with her axe. Interesting.
End of the line, everyone!
Oh, jump off. Just threw a stick at him. Amazing. Okay.
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
At least he didn't get shot. Now is it a dungeon? Or are we just going in?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Dungeon? Ugh, yes. Okay. Fine. Ah, man. Oh, it's you. Let's see if we can get a quick queue. If we're queued before the turn of the hour, we'll keep the stream going until the dungeon's over. If we don't queue within the next 8 minutes, then we'll just end the stream in normal time. Best item in the game. Oh, man. Whoops. All right. So did All Saints Wake. Yeah, nothing else really. I like the key art for All Saints Wake quite a bit. Pretty sure there's more to it than what I'm seeing right here. There he is. Ugh. So I'm so jealous of like the artists that work for Square and make like Final Fantasy art because it's so good. Hmm. Five minutes. So, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and have enjoyed the stream so far with all the little quirks and silliness and the things that we've added and made over time. It is one of those that I put a lot of work into making silly things because I like being silly at the end of the day. So, what was that? Uh-huh. Talking smack back there. I didn't hear what you said. So as far as I'm concerned, it was smack. Nothing. I am minding my business. Why you gotta be so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? My... Okay, yeah, that's old. Was it this? There we go. Got it. Okay. Oh man. kind of unfortunate that we always get to like the end of the stream and it's a dungeon that we have to do. Well, it's not looking like this is gonna pop, guys. So we're gonna end the stream normal time, like usual. Thursday we'll be playing some D4. Sunday we'll be playing WoW. The WoW patch started today. I haven't even logged in yet. I actually just realized I didn't do anything for WoW last week at all, so I have no great vault or anything for this week on any of my characters. But the anniversary patch launched today with the updates, the classes, skills, so on and so forth. So we're going to be diving into all of that and starting to get all of the currencies farmed up and stuff for the different special new tier sets and things, like the new appearances that we want to get. So all that is to say, we've got a lot of grindy content coming up. I know I say it all the time, but I am still considering just doing recorded play of this to get through the MSQ off stream. That way when we come back I could be working on other stuff, but at the same time I could always just not do that and we would still have things to stream. So it's kind of a give and take as far as these games are concerned. But yeah, we're almost done, I want to say, really, with the MSQ. We're almost at cap level, so there's only so much left that they could have us do, right? But of course, this is Final Fantasy, so once you hit level cap, there's still like 50 quests to do. All that to say, hope you guys look forward to the content. I hope you look forward to some D4 on Thursday and some WoW on Sunday. Hopefully we'll be doing some new stuff in both, or pushing up into higher tiers of content in both. Everything said, good night, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.